So guys, this is how this the as you can have you seen there. She was doing some weeding there, and because when you do weeding, that is the best thing that each farmer, any farmer in any part of the world need to do. That is the main thing that he or she needs to do so that to improve the well-being of a crop or its crops. For you to get some good returns when it comes to farming, you need to put much focus in anything that you are doing in your farm. If it is applying these chemicals, if it is applying the fertilizer or this manure, you need to be there always so that you will be able to monitor the progress of your farm. Most of the time hard work pays, and without hard work, you will not do anything. Particularly if you are a farmer. A farmer is somebody that needs to be very creative, needs to be focused, need to be determined, and also he needs to be he need to concentrate with his farming. As you can see here, we have some kind of sorghum here, and we have some kind of potatoes here. You have the kales here. They are just continuing well without any problem. And as you can see, our farmer here, uh, as you can see, she's somewhat old, but she's trying to do her best so that to improve the farm, to improve his farm when it comes to productivity. So as you can see, most of the time our farm usually faces a lot of problem when it comes to pest. Pest is the major problem when it comes to farming, and for you to keep off from pest, you need to apply some manure or some fertilizer. We have some kind of fertilizer that they usually apply known as foliar. Foliar is a certain fertilizer that boosts the growth of your vegetable. Most of the time, the spinach and the kales and also the cabbages, they make the leaves to expand to expand. So that is the good thing when it comes to farming. So as you can see, but the most important thing that most of them they usually do is making sure they are weeding, making sure they are putting some furrows in their farm, and by doing that, they will minimize or they will mitigate the chances of their farm producing some little harvest. So as you can see, most of the land here, most of the farms here, it is so they are organized, it is so clean, means they have already uprooted any weed, or they have already weed, making sure that they have put off those destructive type of crops that they most of them they usually hinder the growth of this our vegetable here. So so when it comes to this part of the country, most of them you can find they usually do farming as a group. You can find a very huge part of land they have divided into section, and each section it has is farmer there, and that farmer is the one that will take care of that section, so that we are trying to make sure most of the places the places that are favorable when it comes to farming, most probably near the riverine, near the riverine places like here, because we have a certain river around this place. We have a river known as Rike River, and the Rike River is where most of our farmers usually rely to get the water from. So we usually try, most of our farmers usually try to minimize, to make sure there is a very small part of the land that they have not yet utilized when it comes to farming. As you can see here, we have also the type of plant here by the name malenge. Usually it is known as pumpkin. These are pumpkin's leaves, and as you can see, they are doing well here, and they are very green. It is because of weeding. We have that is the place where we have the river. River is just there. We have a permanent river there known as Rike River, and that is where most of our farmers usually get water if they are doing irrigation, because sometimes we usually have some rainy season, we usually have some sunny season, and when there is maybe sunny season, they usually utilize the water body, which is the Rike River. So and also when it comes to, there is some also circles that they usually use. They have some groups, some circles that they assist these are our farmers when it comes to farming tools, when it comes to buying fertilizer, and we don't have complaints when it comes to those circles, because they are doing things so well without any problem. So that means we have also some sweet potato here. These are sweet potatoes leaves, and they are just going on well. We have no any complaint here, and they are thriving so good, so well. It is because of the hard work that our farmers usually practice. They usually make sure that their farms are nice. Their farms are just going on well without any problem. So if you are a returning subscriber, I'm very happy about the thing that you are doing to me, and I would like you to continue making sure that you follow my content. And for those who are new, I would like them to subscribe to my channel, and make sure you have commented, make sure you have liked, and make sure you have liked this content to many people, so that we grow together and we exchange ideas when it comes to farming. So have a nice time. I was your host Daniel, and take care until next time. Peace out.